What is up, Sunny fam? My name is Alexa. We have a 15-minute full body kettlebell workout for you today. Each of the exercises are gonna focus on foundational movements that are gonna help with your activities of daily living. We have 3 different blocks. Each block has 2 exercises that we're gonna perform for 60 seconds each, 2 times through. Some of the exercises will be progressive, so that means they're gonna change as we go through, and some of them are gonna stay exactly the same, so you really get to practice and really understand the movement and your form. All right, team, let's get started with a workout, with the warm up. We're gonna take the feet hip width apart, rolling the shoulders back and down. We're gonna drop low into the squat, drive through the heels, stand up, and let's add a little calf raise at the top. Driving down, little calf raise, yes, and lifting. So we're gonna keep our eyes up, chest up the whole time. The movements we wanna feel here, we wanna balance, focus on the glutes and the quads. Dropping it down, perfect. We're gonna do 2 more here. And last one, perfect. We're gonna hold at the bottom, take the arms straight forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together and lengthen straight up. We're focusing on the middle part of the back. Exhale on that pull. And pull, there we go. So shoulder blades are coming together and we really wanna lift the chest. Good, we got 2 more here. When we finish that second one, stacking it up nice and tall, feet are gonna come together, shoulders are back and down. Take that back leg, big reverse lunge, back knee drops down 1 inch over the floor, all the way back up and restack. So we're alternating sides here, again focusing on quads and glutes. Exhale as we come back up to the top. So we're driving through that front heel, and we're gonna add a little change here. We're gonna twist towards that front leg, and little twist. And we're gonna do 2 more here, 1 on each side. When we finish this next one, we're gonna take the feet hip width apart, deep breath in, exhale, fold, getting a little stretch in the back of the legs. And exhale, fold. And we got 2 more here. And last one, perfect. We're gonna go back into the squat. Big step out this time, up and together. And we're gonna do 2 more. And last one here. And we're gonna come up to neutral. Last little bit of our warm up. Walking to the edge of our mats, walk it out, finding a plank, big step forward. Right foot by the right hand, big rotation towards the right leg. Back to center switch. And let's hit 1 more on each side. And very last one here. Stepping both feet back, walk it into back up to standing, and warm up is complete. All right, team, let's get started with exercise 1. We're gonna grab our kettlebells, bring it up to our chest, feet are hip width apart, shoulders are back and down. We're gonna drop into our squat, driving through the heels up to restack. We have 1 minute on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Take it down, driving and lifting. So we're focusing on quads and glutes here, so we wanna make sure we're pushing through the heels. If we start to push too much through the toes, it's gonna fire up the knees a little bit. So make sure we're sitting back in our chair, all the way up at the top. Exhaling on that lift. Now let's say this is getting a little funky and you need to drop your kettlebell. Body weight is just fine. We can just continue with that same form. You always have that permission to slow it down a little bit. We got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Next thing to check out, watching your knees. If our knees are coming in a little bit, can we push them out a little bit more just to make sure we're solid in the outer part of the glutes? Keep going. In 10 seconds, we're moving to exercise 2. Kettlebell comes down to the floor, and we got a squat jack. Option, tap it out in 3, 2, 1. We got 1 minute of squat jacks. Option, tap it, restack. Tap it, restack. From the side, again, eyes up, chest up. Let's say you're a little bit taller than me and touching the kettlebell isn't quite in our movement today. That's fine. Get down low, get down low. Most important, eyes up, chest up. Again, that option, step and tap. Exhale as we lift. We got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Turn back, face the front. Now check in with your form one more time. As we get tired, we tend to hinge. Make sure we're sitting back in our chair, all the way back up at the top. Perfect. In 10 seconds, we're repeating with the goblet squat. We're adding on a little bit extra. Big step out in 3, 2, 1. Grabbing your kettlebells, big step out, all the way back up in center. Now your option, exactly what we did last round. Totally fine. Another option, drop the kettlebell. Good, sitting down nice and low, eyes up, chest up, big step back, all the way up, big step back, all the way up. Listening to your body, so slowing it down when you need to, but if you're feeling really good, pump it up, make it a little bit harder. We got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Whew. I'm feeling the booty. Perfect, team, we got 15 seconds left here. In 10 seconds, we drop our kettlebell back into the squat jacks for the last round. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Drop that kettlebell, we got squat jacks. Option, step it out, listening to your body. Now you can always alternate. Let's say you want to do your step jacks and then jump into your jumping jacks. Totally cool. Option, and then go right back into it. Remember how hard these are. All right, team, we got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Reevaluating your form. Eyes up, chest up, sit back in the chair, make sure the heels are driving down. All right, team, we recover in 15 seconds. Can we pump this up 5% harder? Is it bigger? A little faster? A little lower? There we go. Nice, team, we got 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. We got 30 seconds to recover. Get your water. Breathe for a second. Whew. All right, team, our first block is complete. Coming up next, we're starting with a row. We're stepping back into a hip and into a split stance, shoulders back, hinge from the hips. We exhale, pull the hand to the rib cage. Inhale, lengthen back down. Really important that our back stays flat and we hinge. All right, team, we're getting started. 30 seconds on one side. Step back into your split stance, shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. We got 30 seconds on one side. So we're exhaling on that row. Hand comes by the rib cage. Inhale, lengthen back down. Check in with our posture here. If our shoulders are rolling in, can we roll it back, lengthen out the spine? There we go. Continue to row and lengthen. Perfect. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Split stance, switch. Shoulders back, exhale, pull. Now, if you want a little core challenge, take your other arm off. There we go. That way we have to use our abs to stay balanced here. A little bit of oblique because we're just loaded on one side. In 10 seconds, we're moving into a kettlebell halo. I always wear a bun when I do halos, all the way around the head, restack. So we grab our kettlebells in 3, 2, 1. We go around our head, restack back in the front. We go the opposite way and restack. Our focus here is shoulder mobility. So we want to get as far behind the head as we can. All the way around, restack. If you're wearing a bun like me and you knock out your bun, it's okay. We'll just put it back up afterwards. Nice, team. We got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. As we're moving through this, making sure we have a little bend in the knees. Eyes up, chest up again. Shoulders are back. We want to make sure we're not arching and sending the booty back too far or pushing the hips forward too much. We're to stack under as we halo around, restack, halo around, and restack. Nice, team, we're looking good. We got 10 seconds left here. Coming up next, we're going back into the row. We're gonna change this one a little bit. We're hinging down here. We got 30 seconds on one side in 3, 2, 1. Feet are hip width apart. Hinge from the hips, back is flat. Exhale up, inhale, lengthen. We got 30 seconds all on one side. Focusing again on our core here by taking that other hand off our leg. Now tapping in, we're getting that back part of the shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. Exhale, row. Inhale to lengthen. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Carefully switching, keeping that strong hinge. Now give yourself permission to restack and then continue. Let's say you're feeling low back again, restack, and then continue again. That's totally cool. Whew, I hope you guys are sweating as much as I am. We got 15 seconds left here. Coming up in 10 seconds, we're going back into the halo. We hold onto our kettlebell around the head and restack. In 3, 2, 1. We got the halo. All the way around. Restack it. Whew. This one always feels really good. So listening to your body here, because this is a little bit different, let's say we need to go a little bit lighter, or if we need to stick to body weight to be able to go all the way around, restack back in front. Remember to keep that little bend in the knees, nice and strong in our hip and our posture, watching out for booty back or hips forward. Good, we got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. This one's one of my favorites. A little bit of abs in there too. Whew. Perfect, team. We got 15 seconds left here. That recovery is on the horizon. Good, we got a couple more strong reps. Big rotation, and we recover in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Drop off that kettlebell, get some water, and breathe. We got 30 seconds to recover. Whew. I feel really good. All right, coming up next, we got 2 exercises. As you guys are drinking your water, I'm just gonna demo this out. We're taking our kettlebell up into a rack position. We're gonna kind of chicken wing the arm out to hold it up. We're getting into a big reverse lunge. Back knee drives down 1 inch over the floor, all the way up. We'll hit 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other. All right, team, we're getting started to rack it up on that right side, little chicken wing. Right foot steps back in 3, 2, 1. Big reverse lunge, drive through the heel and restack. Now let's say it feels a little funky on the shoulder, that's fine. Drop it right down. We're still gonna focus on loading up one side versus 2. Focus quad and glute, so we're driving through that heel to take us all the way back up, nice and tall. Perfect, shoulders stay back. Now sometimes when we have the kettlebell on one side, it tends to pull us back. Can we lift up tall, keep the back nice and strong? We switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Little chicken wing, drop it down, all the way back up and restack. Again, if it feels funky, just lower it down. Perfect, we got 10 seconds left here. Coming up next, we take our kettlebell down to the floor, we find a high plank, and we tap the top of the kettlebell. Options on the knees in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, team. Challenge on the toes. Now, as you're here, take a deep breath in, exhale, contract. We wanna make sure we're not pushing the belly out on this one. Perfect, holding the hips as stable as we can. They're gonna move a little bit, but just kind of tapping into how we feel. To make it a little bit easier, take your feet a little bit wider. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, take your feet a little bit closer together. We got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Again, option, right on the knees. Perfect, so for this last 15 seconds, can we pump up those taps a little bit faster? Yeah, there we go. We got 10 seconds left here. Coming up next, we're back into the reverse lunge with the little rack hold. This time we're gonna add a little balance challenge in 3, 2, 1. Nice job pumping up that speed. Take this kettlebell up, reverse lunge, up. Let's challenge ourselves with the balance. Good, again, option, bring it down low, reverse, up and balance right here, and that's great. There we go, good. Inhale down, exhale as we lift, get that little ab contraction. We switch sides in 3, 2, 1, switch it up. Good, eyes up, chest up, shoulders back and down. Make sure we're pushing through this front heel to lift us up. Excellent, we got 10 seconds left here. Coming up next, we come down to the floor, find our plank. We got 1 minute to the finish line with plank taps. In 3, 2, 1. Come on down, we got 1 minute. So everything we have left is coming right here. Option on the knees. Exhale, contract the abs. All right, team, so we're pushing all the way through this. Everything we have left, we're emptying our tank all the way through to that finish line. A little bit wider with the feet will make this a little bit more comfortable. Challenge, take your feet a little closer together. We got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Now option, take your feet down, take your knees down to the floor, and then pump it right back up on the toes. You can pick which one you want to work with and change it as many times as you want. Last 15 seconds, go 5% harder, empty your tank. Good, we got it, team. All the way through. We cross that finish line in 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nicely done. Great work, you guys. Let's take a seat, crisscross applesauce. Big reach to one side, stretching it out. Whew. Big reach. Good, we got 2 more here, 1 on each side. Let's twist to one side. Nice big torso rotation. And a little twist to the other side. Coming back to center, big deep breath in, exhale, forward fold, releasing that low back. Perfect, rock forward onto your hands and your knees. Little cat-cow, tuck the hips under, drop the head. Dropping the belly, looking up. Alternating between the two at your own speed. Last one of each. Tuck the toes under, hips up to the sky. Walk your hands back to your toes. Rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. When you reach the top, 1 deep breath in. Exhale, release, giving yourselves a hand. Great job, you guys.